Good evening, you lovely people from all over the world. I look a bit beat today, maybe, because I currently am teaching, so yeah, bear with me. I kind of look tired. Well, anyway, I wanted to talk about something, and that something is there is a big connection between thyroid problems and fear, and also a connection between thyroid problems and your seat, as in when you ride your horse. First of all, let me just quickly tell you why I know about this. I personally suffer from a thyroid disease, or, well, it's not really a thyroid disease, it affects my thyroid. I suffer from an autoimmune disease, which is called Hashimoto's, and that affects, well, my thyroid hormonal levels. And since I had a couple of problems with that, I know what can go wrong, and I immersed myself into that kind of thing and know a bit about thyroid hormones and the effect they have on your body and on your psyche. The thing is this: if you do have a thyroid problem, let's say your thyroid doesn't produce enough hormones for your system, what happens is this. It has an effect on your psyche. What usually happens is that fear increases. It can even lead to panic attacks. And it can happen that one day you are okay and fine, and the next you are more fearful. You may notice that your nerves get in the way of what you're doing, and that you just can't do what you're used to do. The other thing is it has an effect on your whole system, not only your psyche, but on your body as well. Many people suffer from weight increase when they have a thyroid condition. What it does also, it affects your muscles. Usually, most of those people who suffer from a thyroid condition have problems with their muscles, have muscle spasms or muscle aches, and that usually is related to low levels of T3. The thyroid produces a couple of hormones, and T3 is one of them. Usually, if you have a thyroid condition, Hashimoto's for instance, and you get prescribed a thyroid hormone, that usually is T4. And your body hopefully can change T4 into T3, but that doesn't always work. For me, for instance, it doesn't. So I need to take T3 to get on good T3 levels. Without that medication, I would have muscle aches, be in pain a lot, be more afraid of things that usually wouldn't make me afraid. So when your muscles tense up, you will notice that your seat gets affected and your aids as well. It's very difficult when you are imbalanced, hormonally imbalanced, to align your body in a good position on your horse and to keep very balanced. So if you do have a thyroid problem whatsoever, and if you need to take thyroid hormones, you should really get immersed a bit into that topic. You should know what thyroid hormones do with your body, how that affects your system, and you should know where you feel most comfortable in regards of your blood work, because physicians will, look at your blood and then tell you, oh, your hormonal levels those are pretty good. All the symptoms you might have, they can't be due to your thyroid problems because you're taking medication. The problem is sometimes you might not take enough, and your physician doesn't have your body, and only because it's somewhere in the norm doesn't mean that you are fine with where it's at. So if you want to know more about this, just let me know and I will talk more and go deeper into this topic. But first of all, if you have Hashimoto's, for instance, and you are afraid and you have problems with being fearful of riding your horse, maybe you should have some blood work done and see whether your thyroid hormones are in a very good level for your body. And if you have like a family physician, maybe it would be a good idea to go to a specialist. And a specialist for hormones would be an endocrinologist. And those can really help you adjust and take exactly the medication you need to feel really good and to overcome your fear. If that is something that has occurred, fear, I mean, after you got diagnosed with a thyroid disease, it makes sense to really check whether your blood work is really okay. So that was what I wanted to talk to you about. If you do have any questions, just let me know. And I mean, I have so many topics I would like to talk about, but maybe you're interested in something special. Just let me know and I'll see that I make a video. So for now, I'm gonna say goodbye to you, and I hope you have a great Saturday, rest of Saturday, Saturday evening, whatever. Or if you wake up soon, have a good Sunday, wherever you are in the world. Take care. Bye-bye.